Well, welcome back, my friends, to another rousing rendition of Choir Boys Cutlery. Today, we're doing the Off-Grid Enforcer XL. Beast of a knife. Love the knife. Had a good time testing it. Now, before we get too far into this, 22 veterans a day in this country take their own lives. Vets, I love you. You have a place here. Please don't fight this fight alone. We back to blue over here with Sport Leo. That's pretty easy. How do you do that, Scab? Well, we don't break the damn law. Best we can. Finally, if you are an addict, never quit quitting. Stay in there. And sometimes that's tough. I know. Believe me, I know firsthand. Well, to the knife. Now, I don't know why I call a little accent there, but sometimes, old Scabber will speak in tongues. Couple things with this knife. It's got a 5.2 inch handle, a 4-inch blade. They call it a reverse clip Tonto. It's a sheep's foot Warncliffe, but that's what Off Grid calls it. That's what we'll go with. They have some really nice D2 steel. Now, right here, I do this. Y'all notice that I do this a lot in the videos, and it's not to show you my stellar hand movements. I like to try to open and close it throughout the video with one hand to show you ease of use. This was made with the military or law enforcement in mind. I've never been in either, but I could see where it definitely has some purpose there. Now, the thing about this knife that I like very, very much is the G10 handle. It's a large handle, fits my hands well. I got bigger hands. It fits very well. It's some aggressive G10, but I like it. Get a good grip on it, no slip, no hot spots throughout the thing. Now, let me say this up front. A couple of things with the video. It's my normal disclaimer. I try to set it up where we just test it, and if you turn off the volume or you're watching in church or something, you can't have the volume on. You can see what the knife is capable of. Now, this particular knife is around $97. I looked it up. I'm going to put my affiliate link to Amazon, and I do try to do a little research on the affiliate link. Let me say this again and make this clear. Always do a little research before you buy anything anywhere, okay? I try to give you the best link that I can, but I will put a link to this knife. If nothing else, check it out, man. I'd appreciate that. It's about 97 bucks on there. Hell of a good price, I think. The other thing is this. It's not my goal, my job, or my duty to sell you on a knife. I just want to show you what it can do. I don't get paid by anybody. I test knives. 90% or 80% of the knives I test are my knives. This one came from my good pal, Zeke the Shredder, and he's my shout out for the day. I absolutely love the entire Shredder family. They're just awesome, awesome folks. They sent this one to me to test out. They have a very, very, very good relationship with Off Grid, and I appreciate Zeke and Papa Shredder and Mama Shredder and the girls and the puppy and all the animals for letting me test this one. Now, here's the thing. This is the Donnie B All Day drop test. Test the tip, test the edge. The other thing that I like to test with these particular tests, the Donnie B All Day throw it at the stump test, the Donnie B All Day drop test, with a pocket knife. This is a liner lock. The lock held throughout the test. Now, what does that matter? Well, it matters if you're using it. You want to make sure that you have a lock that holds in and it's still very easy to close, meaning you're not jamming the lock over. Some people like liner locks, some people do not. Personal preference. The thing about knives is this, guys. They're subjective. I don't give a shit who you are, who you know, who you blow, any of it. Knives are subjective. Some people like different things, okay? Again, my goal is to show you how easy they are to use, if it's easy to use, how well it works, etc. I am a novice at best. Don't claim to be anything else. Now, this old bat bag, just some canvas stuff. Knife had no problem with it. And again, I like the handle. Plenty of room, plenty of grip room, no slip. There's some nice jimping on the back of the knife. Very, very effective. And again, the blade, I'll say this for the blade. The blade's came pretty dang sharp. I'd say probably on a 1 to 10 scale, 10 being the highest, I'd say the blade's probably a 7. That's the way it came. We're going to do the JP stab test, John Peter stab test, where we stab just the side walls of a tire. We're going to do a little cutting. Really good penetration. Now the other side is this, guys. That's an old red oak stump from West Virginia. Okay, so part of what we do is we stabbed the sidewall and it went through, but it's also hitting that old red oak stump. Now, no hot spot on the handle whatsoever, because you're going to a sudden stop. Trust me. Sometimes there are knives that'll get you a little bit. This one don't. It's very, very comfortable, very easy to work. Now we got 3 pieces of sidewall there, and there you see a good look at that blade. Flip it over, and I didn't stab super hard, but we went through 2. So for about a quarter to a half stab, it went through 2 pieces of sidewall. That's pretty dang impressive. Now, here's the old rubber water hose test. The shorter the pieces, the harder they are to cut, because of my big fat hands, I guess. I don't know. Now, no problem there. We'll do a couple push cuts. The push cut, and when I say I'm a novice, guys, y'all can see it in some of these tests. A lot of times the knife makes it is 100% the knife working. 100%. Trust me on that. Just kind of pushing a little rock in there, get through it, no problem. And again, right here, it's kind of, that edge is kind of thin behind the edge. I like that. It's a really good slicer, really comfortable slicer, no problem. I like cutting up the water hose too. Now, right here, if it's not sharp, it's going to compress that hose. It doesn't. It just glides right through there. And we're going to do, of course, y'all know if we do something once, you know, Scab's going to do it 10 damn times. We'll just beat something to death, son. There it is. There it is. There we go, Scab. Come on, son. Now, right here, kind of a slide down the rope here. There it is. Pretty good slice. And right here, you would think this would collapse. Let's see. Nope, right on through there. Little tug, little push, not a problem. Like I said, it's probably a 7 on the sharpness scale, which is pretty sharp. And that's a good looking knife, man. I'll say it again, I love that 5.2 inch handle. It's got a nice thick glass breaker on the back, head crusher, whatever you want to call it. It's got something back there to get your attention in a hooray, son. You hear me? This is that old polypropylene rope, plastic rope. It's a pain in the ass to cut. No problem. I was really, this right here, this particular test right here with the polypropylene rope was more impressive to me than any of it, because I do this every day. I feel the tug, and it really just blew through there. And this stuff is just some good solid nylon rope. No problem there, none whatsoever. So we've cut car tire, we've cut polypropylene, we've cut some nylon, and right here you can see if we're going to do a little bushcrafty stuff, we like to do a little bit of everything. Right here, got some good curly cues going. So if you're stuck, you need to have a fire, there you go. And you got about a 9-inch blade, man. Big, big knife, comfortable knife. I like big pocket knives. This one fits the bill. It's blacked out, it's good looking. Now, we go up and down the blade, and each part of the blade we go down, we get some nice curly cues. No problems. After the testing was over, we looked, absolutely no chipping, nothing. So held up, good heat treat, good process. Now, here is our zip tie. Tell them what the hell I was doing there. Yep, let's come back and get the camera. There we go, Scab. Come on, son. Get in the game for us. There it is. There we go. There we go. Good shot of my ass there. That's something everybody needs. All right, right here, our zip tie test. Just another medium. Right here, and you can see we just kind of blew through there. Probably would have been smarter not to use yellow zip ties on yellow wood, but, you know, what else could you expect from old Scabber? Now, when we talked about slicing earlier, and you see it's taking some good slices right there out of that piece of wood. Right there got hung up a little bit. It just took a huge, huge bite. Come on, Scab. There we go. So we'll work it down some. That thing took a hell of a bite, but I wanted to point that out. The knife glides through it, no problem except me getting too big of a bite, and I get another big bite right here. but a quick smack, right there it is. I had to do a quick chop, bam, not a big deal. With 9-inch blade, is it a great chopper? No, but it can. And again, just using some different things, working it. We've cut wood, we've cut rubber, we've cut plastic. The knife holds up great. It feels great in hand. And again, I mentioned earlier about the law enforcement and the military. It's got kind of that look, kind of a tactical look, tactical if you will, but it's highly, highly functional. Great slicer. The blade's curved, so you get that good slicing in there. It's got good penetration on the stabby stuff. Now right here, we just walked over to the recycle bin. I love that test. Just kind of push down in the bottle. Again, now, right here, knife just glides through that plastic. If you know what you're looking for, you know what you're looking for. You say, Scab, that's dumb. Well, what else you expect from old Scab? No, right here, just it glides, penetrates well, glides, super sharp, super good. Tip, really, really good. That's why I like this tip. I enjoy this kind of knife. I enjoy this blade style. Again, right there, cut down into the bottle, no problem. And we'll go ahead and finish this thing off. Excellent. Good job, Scab. You're looking good, son. And then here, we're going to do the karate chop test. Whack, right there. Not bad, really, for holding the damn thing. Just been out in the humidity of Florida. Let's see right here. There's a pizza box. We had pizza the other day. I ought to get Pizza the Hut to pay me for this advertisement, the advertisement here. Let's go. Just some quick slices straight down. And again, the reason I'm doing the slices and poking the bottle and doing all that is to show you that tip, how well that tip penetrates, man. It's awesome. Some great cuts right there. Awesome knife. This is one that I absolutely would carry. Here's the old uppercut. I don't know what the hell I was doing there. Little psycho scene there. Now, again, I will leave a link, my Amazon affiliate link. If nothing else, guys, click on it, check it out, see what you think. Take a good look at it. It'll give you a little more behind the specs, give you a little better look at off-grid knives. I know that off-grid does a lot with law enforcement. They support law enforcement a lot, and I am happy to review their knives. Now, up top there in the top left-hand corner, we're going to do our tire out of position, reverse pull. Let's see what we got. No problem. The knife gets it done. Here we go. Right here again. And another good look at that blade, man. Great looking knife. Now, my guy Mikey, whom I love, says, Scab, everything's going to be all right. Now, next Tuesday, Mikey and I are going live. It's going to be a new segment for Mikey. It's going to be on his channel, so check us out. I'll put more info out as we get closer to that. Listen, guys, I love y'all. God knows I do. God bless y'all. I hope he does. I'm Scab. You're not. And I'm gone, son.